the way that she does things anymore. She spent a decade, 15 years actually, of writing songs about people that have crossed her, and now, especially with the last one, with the backlash, the ping pong backlash between her and Kim. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Time. My name is Hali. So grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. I'm really excited to be doing this. Please make sure you subscribe, you comment, and you like the video. It really does help. So please help out this channel. I also just launched my first app that I coded myself. Check it out in the description box, and I would appreciate the support. You could also write a review. It's only $2.99. You get the whole app for as long as you want. It's an affirmation app. It's actually a lot of fun. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm using the Lightyear's Tarot. I love this deck. Love all my decks. And I'm doing Taylor Swift versus Blake Lively. So I recently did a video. In fact, check out my It Ends With Us playlist. I've been accurate a lot about what's happened. So check it out. I'm not going to go through it because it's a whole lot of explanations. It's a year worth of videos that I've been accurate a lot about. I think there's about 10 videos. So check it out. It's very fun to watch. I just hope that Justin will be okay. I predict that everything will be resolved and his name will be cleared. I predict that. So please send him well wishes if you are supportive of Justin. I do want to say this about Taylor Swift and the whole Blake Lively thing. I predicted that there would be a separation in the friendship. I said that actually I see when Ryan and Blake break up, Taylor's going to be friends with Ryan actually after everything. And because I think there's a side to Taylor that excuse me, all these names, and they're all male names. Blake, Taylor, well, not necessarily for males, but I'm generalizing, and usually they are assigned to men, these names, males, these names. But anyways, so Taylor has seen a side to Blake that she just doesn't like. She'll never like, she won't get over it. She feels very backstabbed, she feels crossed, she feels as though she was used. And intuitively, what I pick up on, all of the above is true. I would also implore Taylor to look at herself, because she continually plays the victim, and I really don't like victimhood. I don't think it solves anything. I think a lot of Sun and Sagittarius tend to do that. I do feel bad for her that she had a friend that backstabbed her, but also sometimes we have to look at ourselves, learn our lessons, and practice the lessons that we've learned. There's been years and years of people backstabbing her, and I'm sorry that that's happened. It does happen to a lot of people, but it's also time for her to look at, what did I want from this relationship, and it seems like it wasn't just one-sided, that they would get things from it. I think Taylor was also using Blake as well. It wasn't just a one-sided use. A lot of Hollywood friendships are like that. So Page of Cups, 3 of Wands, and 5 of Cups. So Taylor is considering, actually both of them are considering going to the media and saying, like, a source said about their friendship. And Taylor wants to put it in a song. I think she's going to put it in a song of like Snake, this, but she knows that people aren't really responding well to her, the way that she does things anymore. She spent a decade, 15 years actually, of writing songs about people that have crossed her, and now, especially with the last one, with the backlash, the ping pong backlash between her and Kim Kardashian, she's realized, thankfully, that it doesn't really do anything anymore. So she might try an EP or single first to see how people respond to it, because she doesn't want to be booed, she doesn't want to be seen in a bad light. And some of the criticism and feedback she's getting, because I see she is asking for feedback, and some of the feedback she's getting is, you aren't being authentic. And she's really like shocked after the brewing thing. I see her energy is very shocked, and that's when she's trying. It's hard for her because Sun and Sagittarius, it is very hard for them. Fire signs in general, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, it's hard for fire signs to take feedback and not take it personally. I've seen it many times, especially Sagittarius. They take things very personally in general, because I've seen some amazing. I have a Sagittarius friend, my Sagittarius ex. I've come to them and they've come to me with things, and we've been able to hash it out. But that takes evolving, and that takes maturing, and that takes growth, you know, which I don't think Taylor Swift is there yet. I don't mean to be mean about her. I just think she has a lot of growing to do that she likes to avoid. But it would help her a lot. It would help both of them. But Blake Lively is just one of those people. She's just it's way over her head. She will never. I don't think she will ever really truly be accountable. And so it's sad because I usually like Sun of Virgos, but Blake Lively is not a good representation of a Sun of Virgo from what I've seen. So Taylor's going to try to do a song about it, but it's not that it will be. She'll get backlash. It's just more that people are not interested in that. People liked her for her songwriting, because she is a great songwriter. I love a lot of Taylor Swift's music, a lot. She's a very good songwriter. She's very good with melodies. She has the it factor. Most Sagittarius, they have the it factor. They just do. And I don't want to take that away from them, because there are many great traits to Sagittarius. But people are tired of her complaining about people in songs, and they see it as a way of her trying to be mean. So what would really do well is if she can say how she evolved from a situation and take ownership. Knight of Swords, High Priestess, and the Hangman. Blake is completely done. Taylor's completely done with Blake. Oh my gosh. And Blake is going to try to find her way back to her. There's two people that they have in common. I don't see it being Gigi Hadid. It might be, let's see. It's somebody like a Sony rep. But she's going to try. But Taylor is so done. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords. She just wants to be done. Trust me, I've had a recent friendship like that. When you're completely just over the person, you want to move on. You don't even want to acknowledge them, because what they did was so wrong. And I do get that. But something I had to admit about the friendship that I had, that I walked away from. What did they feed me that I felt like I was getting in the friendship, you know? And once you answer that question, you can move on peacefully. And I would ask her to do the same. Ask yourself, Taylor, what did I get from this friendship? Because I clearly held on to it for so long, so I was clearly getting something from it. And I always say this: unless there's DV involved in situations, there's something making you stay. What is it? You know, what is it? And this is aside from ABUSE. I'm talking about platonic, where people on the same level, you know, we hang out, we have fun. Ask yourself, so that you can heal, what did I get from this situation? So that's what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Please make sure you subscribe, comment. I would love to hear what you have to say. Take care.